1, 2, 3, will you set me free? I am lost in the woods since dawn, searching for the magic tree. Birthday, an occasion filled with happiness, wishes, and gifts. That's how it's supposed to be. But the only wish that I have for my 22nd birthday is to stay alive. Woke up one morning in a dark room, at a place where flowers rarely bloomed, where trees shed hope until noon, and the birds sang sweetly in a strange tune. I laid on a wooden bed, white sheets, walls filled with paintings, vintage they gleamed. Old furniture and dusty it all seemed, wasn't less than a Narnia dream. Dear Granny, it's been 2 months already, and it still hurts whenever I think about you. Your weak wrist full of blood clots, your cry for help in the middle of the night, and your gaze filled with sadness and despair when you knew this was the last time you'll ever see Grandpa. I wish you were here. I wish I had taken better care of you. I wish I could save you. But no matter how hard I try, it's never enough.
You're never enough. You're never enough. You're never enough.
It's like there's an invisible weight pushing me down. Why am I so sick and tired? Why do I feel so heavy? When will this be over? I wish to leave my room, to start my day anew. But looking at you, I stayed. Beside you, I quietly laid and stayed like always. But little did I know what secret the room holds. An old closet with a guarded door, while you would behave like you didn't know. Attacked, shattered, completely tamed. All the echoing voices chopped my head down to shame. But there you stood right behind me, in rage, trying to despise me. Picked a lamp and threw it across the room, slamming walls suddenly. I wondered, was this our doom? I tried to knock on doors, asking for help, but no one. None of my friends believe me.
Liar.
No one listens.
Liar.
It's all my fault that I chose the wrong guy. It's my fault that I asked people for help. It's all my fault.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
1, 2, 3. Will you set me free? I am lost in the woods since dawn, searching for the magic tree. I think the first time when I got a panic attack, I didn't know what happened because a lot of people don't know what is happening with them. When it started happening almost every day, that's when I realized that I need to seek out for help. So my therapist diagnosed me with depression and anxiety. At the same time, I was experiencing panic attacks, but these two, depression and anxiety, were my diagnosis. I think there's this weird glamorization of depression going around the internet, in movies, shows, and songs, that it's almost cool and trendy to have it. Well, honestly, it's really not that pretty. It's not pretty to have a dark cloud that constantly hangs over your head, sucking your energy and sometimes your will to live. It's not pretty to be stuck in a room for weeks without remembering to change my dirty sheets and my tear-stained clothes. It's not pretty to forget days, months, years, the place that I grew up in my whole life, forgetting everything that used to matter the most. It's not pretty to have hallucinations when the most basic things, food, drinks, my address, my friends, and work, became all blurry and fragmented, and I can no longer tell which is which. It's not pretty to know that you're not doing well as a functional human, and your life is shattering into pieces, and you have no idea how to fix it. And it seems that the only way to stop this madness is to take control of my life. So, I try my best to cure myself with cuts. Every time I place a knife on my skin, it relieves me of my inner pain. Perhaps this is the only way out. Perhaps ending my pain once and for all is the only way out. 1, 2, 3. Will you set me free? I am lost in the woods since dawn, searching for the magic tree. I had never known what therapy is. At the very beginning, they actually helped me to just live, because the first thing my therapist told me to write on my diary is to say that I will try, and just try for one day, and it's just one day at a time. And that changed me a lot, because day by day, I think it took me months for my emotions to come back. One evening, I suddenly got angry about something with my dad, and my dad was so shocked. He was so shocked, and he just stared at me for 1 minute, and he was like, "Oh my God, you're angry," And I didn't even realize that, and I was like, "Yes, so what?" And he said, "No, you're angry. It means it's good, It means that you're coming back. You're feeling emotions. You're like the way you used to be, a few months ago." Birthday, an occasion filled with happiness, wishes, and gifts. But the only wish that I have for my 23rd birthday is to stay grateful. I am proud of myself for being stronger than my mental illness, and I am grateful that I am alive. 1, 2, 3. Will you set me free? I am lost in the woods since dawn, unknown that the magic tree resides in me.